Hello and good afternoon, high school baseball fans. Welcome to Dunaway Field here on the MC5 Sports Podcast and H home opening season between our Dover Green Wave and Manchester Trinity. Our proud sponsors here today for today's baseball game is Bob's Automotive Towing and Wrecking Service, 211 Central Ave in Dover, New Hampshire. Visit Bob's Automotive Towing, Wrecking and Service for your towing needs. Sweet Meadows Flower Shop, located on 155 Portland Ave in Dover, New Hampshire. Visit Sweet Meadows Flower Shop today for your next flowering experience with Easter coming around the corner for you fine folks. Well, we don't have a roster for Dover, but we do have a roster for Manchester Trinity. We'll do the best we can here on the MC5 Sports since this is our first time doing a baseball game. Dover's going to be the home team today here at Dunaway Field. This is their home baseball field, so hopefully we'll have a good time and enjoy, some nice baseball with a little bit of a wind chill coming in from the northeast. At approximately, it's going to be 65 to 66 degrees here in Dover. We just had snow about 2 days ago. So hopefully you guys will enjoy a nice baseball game here at the home field. Oh, we just did get a roster just now from one of the players. Thank you very much for the Dover roster. So we will let you know who's the starting pitcher for today. Here for the Dover Green Wave, if I can get that number right, number 18, it is going to be Ben Strolls, number 18 for the Dover Green Wave. If I get the names wrong, please forgive me. It is a bit of a 16. I apologize. Number 16, it's going to be number 16 Locke, so we'll see how far we go with this. And we should have an exciting baseball game here today. Unfortunately, we don't have a scoreboard that works, so we're just going to wing it and be the scoreboard today here on the MC5 Sports Podcast and H, your home for your high school baseball. This is our first time doing a game out here at Dunaway Field. We usually do football games and then hockey games over at the Dover Ice Arena. So we will see how far we go with this. And if the camera's bad, we apologize. Coming up to the plate for the Manchester Trinity is number 5, Ollie Service. He'll be our first batter for today. Left-hander out of Manchester Trinity, Pioneers, and here we go. Here comes the pitch. Inside for ball 1. With that, we are on our way here at Dunaway Field. Taking his time. Low and outside for ball 2. Swing and a routine foul off to the right. And we play on. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a high fly ball out to right. And this one will drop in for a foul. Good amount of crowd here today here at Dunaway Field. Half Trinity, half Dover. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball. That one will go foul And whoa, look out. That was just about close as it can get. The 2-2. Here it comes. And just inside, we got a full count here, 3-2. Sitting on the 3-2 count here. Payoff pitch, swing and a grounder right to the third baseman. Third baseman's going to throw it, and he has got it to the first out. First out of the season of the 2025 season for the Dover Green Wave. Just like that, they just click it and ticket it right there, right on the third baseman as it goes right to the payoff to the third baseman on the Dover Green Wave. If I don't get the names right, I apologize. Swing and a miss on that one. You could feel the air on that for strike one. Oh, 1 the count. Here comes the pitch. Grounder right to the first baseman, and he will dive on it and tag it out. We got 2 down. Bullhorns up. Oh, foul ball. I apologize. The count. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. First K for the pitcher on the 2025 season for the Dover Green Wave. And that one was a beauty there for number 16. Lock on that one. Two down. Grounder right down the middle, on to the second baseman, on to first, and a quick 1-2-3, just like that. After the top, we go to the bottom of one. It is 0-0 at the end. We'll take a second break here while we let the guys all warm up. We'll be back here in a moment here on the MC5 Sports Podcast at H. The camera runs for you fine folks. Be back in a sec. Hey, folks, welcome back to MC5 Sports Podcast. And Mason Ellison will be doing the pitching today for the Manchester Trinity Pioneers. So this should be an interesting little turn of events. So not bad so far for Locke. He got a pretty good pitch count, 1, 2, 3, just like that to start off the season in the top of the first. As we go to the bottom now, 7 innings are played here in NHIAA Division I baseball and 2. Hurley inside, and that ball just goes up against the fence. Oh, 1 the count, or 1-0 the count. Swinging a grounder right to the first baseman, and it goes by the first baseman. And just like that, it's a ground ball for base hit for the Dover Green Wave, and they got a man on first, just like that, the first batter to end up on first base for the 2025 season. Inside low for a ball. Ball 1 the count. Pitcher checks the runner. Here it comes. Inside for a strike on the painting the corners, just low. Nice curveball on that one. My angle. Strike 2. And here we go. Checks the runner, and the ball goes loose and off into the dugout. No luck on that. Man on first. Nobody out. Checking the runner again. And a throw. Here comes a sliding dive. Does he have it? And he is gone, just like that. What a play by Manchester Trinity, the Pioneers. And it was a slide and dive right there. And caught stealing on that one. Here comes the pitch, and it's a high up and in for a ball. Dover Green Wave. Swing and a high fly ball. Look out, that one's going far out there. Might actually hit the river. And it will not flop. Here comes the pitch. And strike 3 called as he got caught looking at it. There's 2 down, just like that. Henderson is going to be up to bat at this one, number 8. Inside for a ball. Number 8's crowding the plate a little bit. You could tell from just being up on that line. Swing and a high fly ball out to center. Center fielder is underneath it, just like that. And that's going to end the inning. Dover put a man on first, just like that. So no score still here as we go to the top of the second. Still 0-0. We'll be back here in a moment here on the MC5 Sports Podcast and H. Like page on Facebook. We apologize for the camera view if it's bad. Welcome back to MC5 Sports Podcast and H. Like page on Facebook, brought to you in part by our friends at Durham House of Pizza, 40 Main Street, Durham, New Hampshire, 03824. Stop in for your next slice. Still no score here at Dunaway Field. Not much. Alrighty. Here we go. Starting up the top of the second. Batting up next for the Pioneers is number 13, I believe that is. And here comes the pitch as it's low and on the ground for ball one. Or correction, number 12. Tristan Hasselbeck. The 1-0. Swing and a foul as it just takes out a camera. Look out. Call the lens company. As it's a 1-1 count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the second. And it's a grounder right to the second baseman. This one will just undertoss it, and just like that, it's down to 1. Right to the number 4, second baseman, and just like that, he just went over and just said, hey, here's a little hacky sack toss, and just like that, he's off and running. And here's the pitch, and a swing and another grounder right to the second baseman. Oh, he loses it. Oh, no, Butterfingers, look out. And just like that, Trinity is up and in on an error by the second baseman for the Dover Green Wave. And here we go. Man on first, 1 down. Swinging a foul just off the fencing. 0-1. Don't know too much about the Dover Green Wave and Manchester Trinity baseball. This is our first time covering, so hopefully we'll do the best we can. Here we go. The 0-1. And just a bit outside on that one. Tried to sink it in, but a sinker curve, but no dice on that. Man on first for Trinity. 1 down on an error. And he's going for it, and he's caught in a pickle, and he is tagged and gone just like that. The first baseman and the second baseman made a nice little slippity-doo-dah right in between and got that one. Excellent job by the Dover Green Wave just to keep that one in play. And there's 2 down. And there's the pitch, and just inside for a ball. Two outs. Trinity trying to hold it. Swing and a foul. Just off the fencing. And now it's a battle right now between these two. Payoff pitch, swing, and a high fly ball. This one's going to go right towards the bullpen. Might hit a car. Look out. We got some traffic going on right over behind us, so hopefully nobody got hit and broke a window. 2-2 is here. Here we go. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up. This one's up in the air. Second baseman's got it, and that's going to do it. After two, the top of the second, no score here on MC5 Sports Podcast and H. We head to the top of the third, or actually, correction, the bottom of the second.
Flat out. Flat out.
Welcome back to the MC5. Nate McGregor is up now. High and up, and for ball one. Yeah, 1-0. Strike one. One ball, one strike. And that one was going sailing somewhere up into the high cheese for ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1. High and up, 3 balls, 1 strike. Bottom of the second. Up and away, and a walk down Main Street, and that'll be ball 4. As Nate. And now here comes number 4 for the Dover Green Wave. We don't have the Dover Green Wave roster. I thought it was the Dover Green Wave roster. Inside for strike 1. And a nice little sinker and curve for strike 2. 0-2 the count. And on first. And very close on that one. Apologize if we didn't get that on camera. The 0-2 pitch. Swing, and will it drop in? Yes, it will. Base hit for the Dover Green Wave, just like that. Nobody out, 2 men on base, And the Dover Green Wave, just like that, respond with a little clapper right over into the center field and just dips right in. And just like that, 2 men on base, nobody out. Men on first and second for Dover. Nobody out. High and up for ball one. Outside for ball two. Trying to get this game going here, and Dover's trying to respond here in the third. We apologize, there's no scoreboard working out in the field. There's a swing and a high pop-up. This one is reaching the sky, and not enough to get it as it goes out of play. That's a lucky souvenir for a nice fan right there off in the corner. The count now is 2 balls, 1 strike, or 3 balls, 1 strike. I apologize. We'll let the umpire make the call on that one. There's the 3-1, and it's a bunt, and it is caught. What a catch! What a catch by Manchester Trinity over by the Dover dugout, and just like that, they catch that one on the bunt, trying to move the runners up. Smart play by the Dover Green Wave on that one. And batting now is number 1 for the Dover Green Wave. Man on first and second, 1 down on a bunt play. And a swing and a high fly ball out towards left, and it is going to be fair. Rounding third, and it's not going to be in time, and it's just like that, a double right there for number 1 for the Dover Green Wave. And now the Green Wave answer with the first run of the season for 2025 as it goes right in, and it's 1-0 Dover. The payoff on the corner. And just like that, towards the animal hospital. And just like that, we have got a run in. And the Dover Green Wave respond here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss on that one for strike 1. Man on second and third. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Down 0-2 here. Dover fans hanging tough, hanging strong. Being up 1-0. Bottom of the second. Or correction, I think it's the bottom of the third. I lost track. I've been trying to keep correct on the pitch count here. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. First time doing baseball, so please do not yell at me. And here we go. Green Wave fans. Just outside for a ball. Went outside the pitcher's box. Swing and a miss on that one for strike 2, or strike 1. One count. Here it is. And outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runners on second and third. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. High and up for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Dover is sitting in the hot seat right now. Three balls, 1 strike. Here comes the 3-1 payoff pitch. Swing and a foul, full count. Three balls, 2 strikes. Checking the runners on second and third. Here it is, the 3-2. Swing and a foul tip and gone. See you later. Dover responds with 1 hit. After 2, we go to 3. Would be nice to have a scoreboard, but we can't get it. But after 1, it is 1-0. Be back here in a moment here on the MC5 Sports. And a swing, and it is a foul ball. Or correction. Well, I guess he's out. Welcome back to MC5 Sports Podcast and H. We're doing the best we can here to get you whatever we can. One down. Now here comes another pitch just inside. Nice little slow sinker right in there for strike 1. Swing and a grounder just off the foot, and that one's going to be foul. It'll be 0-2. Hanging tough, hanging strong here. This is my first time doing a baseball game, so we're seeing how we do with this, and maybe we'll go a little further down the line. 0-2 pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a grounder right to the shortstop, and he'll make a little hacky toss, and he is safe. He beats the throw just like that, and Manchester Trinity gets a guy on, and it's still 1-0 Dover. Runner just stepping out, pitcher checking. Going to check the runner on that one for a quick check. Pitcher set. Batter is ready. Swing and a high fly ball out to center. This one's going to go high up into the sky, and the center fielder has it. He lays underneath it for another one out. 2 down. Top of the third, no score for Trinity. It was 66 degrees around 12 o'clock today, and I think the wind has moved in a little. A little cold. 2 days ago, it started snowing. And the snow didn't really last too long on the ground here on the seacoast. 1-0 your score. Dover ahead. Here comes the pitch. Runner goes, and the ball just bounces around. The catcher had to play like a goalie in hockey on that one as he makes a stop and go on that. Here comes the pitch. Man on second, runner in scoring position. Swing and a high fly ball out. And that one will go foul somewhere over the rainbow. 1-0 your score. Man on second for Trinity. Pitcher checking the runner. The throw high and up. Gotta wonder if that pitcher is getting a little edgy with the man on second. And I thought that one was coming towards me. That's why I was backing up a little bit. I'm going like, is it my first time getting hit? I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe I'll be like that New York Yankees guy where he goes, hey, he goes like, this is coming back to me. Ow. And there's a grounder foul again, and Trinity is battling at it right now. Here we go. The 3-2. And a nice little looper out into center, and the left fielder tagging and running is coming in, and Trinity scores just like that, rounding it around and gets it in, and the Manchester Trinity answers back with 1 run in, and we got a 1-1 game. One your score. Man on first. Checking the runner. Here's a throw. Going down hard. And does he have him? Yes! Umpire says he's out on the second base. And just like that, we have got a tie game. 1-1 your score. 2 candlesticks up in the air. And they have lit a fuse to start this 2025 season off. 1-1 your score. We'll be back in a moment here on the MC5 Sports. Roger Mercier is up. Number 10. We've been listening to the announcing here. They brought themselves a speaker, so we'll do the best we can for the Dover Green Wave. I do have the Trinity roster, but not the Dover roster. And the payoff, a little sinker there for strike one. He was counting the hourglass on that one. And a little inside for ball two. Trinity. Swing and a grounder, just going right by the first and second baseman for a base hit, and it's going to slide around. Whoa, look out. Talk about losing a biscuit in the right field there, as the right fielder just threw it in, and the first baseman and the second baseman decided they forgot about, oh, wait, we got a guy that's going on to first. And just like that, the Dover Green Wave answer. Man on first, nobody out. Here we go. Runner is taking a few steps. Pitcher, gonna throw it. Launches, and the catcher thinks that maybe he might take a run. And no dice on that one. One 0. Pitcher checking. High and a little bit out for ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitcher checking the runner there, and he is safe. Pitcher checking. Runner moving a little bit. Getting a little edge. 3 balls, 1 strike. One your score. High and up for ball 4, and he'll just take a walk down towards Central Ave in Dover. And batting up next is number 8. Low and away for ball 1. Man on first and second, just like that. Dover Green Wave hanging tough, hanging strong. We apologize if the camera view isn't to the substantial liking. We're trying to do the best we can. Field is due for a remodel here at Dover. Swing and a foul tip inside the glove, and it is strike 2. High and up for ball 3, I believe. Correction, strike 1, so. Three balls, 1 strike. Here it is, the 3-1. Strike 2. The 3-2, we're at a full count right now. The payoff pitch. He's set. Runner's set. And was that a balk? I thought for a second there that was a balk by the pitcher. And here's the pitch. Inside. Strike 3 called. And just like that, the Dover Green Wave are down one on the outage. And not talking a power outage. Checking in is the catcher for the Dover Green Wave. Right-handed batter. 2 men on base. Nice little perplexing slow ball, little Bugs Bunny slow ball on that one. For ball 1. One ball, no strikes, and strike 1 on that one. 1-1 your score. Man on first and second. And inside for ball 3. Or ball 2. Correction, ball 2. That's crazy. Runner's moving out a little. Pitcher checks on the runner on second. Swing and a high fly ball out to center. And the right fielder will grab it, and that's 2 away. Runners will have to check back in at first and second. Don't forget, folks, we might actually also cover some Oyster River baseball somewhere down the line. And just low on the corner for strike 1. 1-1 your score, 2 down. Men on first and second, Dover in the jam. High and up for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Checking the runner on second. Swing and a high fly ball. This one will go out on the road and beep, beep as that one almost hits a car on that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hopefully your car insurance will be covered on that one. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. High and up for 3 balls, 1 strike. Pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes. I apologize. 3 balls, 2 strikes. We were at 2-2. Trying to do this the old-fashioned way here. Just eyeball it. The umpire is saving my bacon. Here comes the 3-2. And the pitcher hops off. On that one. This pitch will be brought to you in part by Durham House of Pizza, 40 Main Street. Swing and a nice little pitch right into the shortstop's glove, and just like that, it is out number 3. Trinity doesn't let Dover score, leaving the runners on the base. We'll be back in a moment here on the MC5 Sports Podcast. And Dover is going to be pitching up next. All right, folks, welcome back to the MC5 Sports Podcast at as we are going into the the top of the 4th here of our 7-inning game, tied at 1. As it's Trinity up at bat next. My sloppy handwriting, I was counting the pitches and then I lost track, so both these teams are Division I ranked. And here we go. Throws in and a swing and a high fly ball out to right, and that one will go foul just by the pole. Up and away for correction, off on the side for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just outside for ball 2. Pitcher trying to play some careful baseball here, trying to make sure he paints the corners away from the left-handed batter. Here's the pitch. And, ooh, look out. Tried to give him a little chin music, but unfortunately it scraped the elbow, as the umpire says, and just like that, he'll get a free base on that one. No outs. Coming up next to the plate is number 13 for the Manchester Trinity, Logan Whitney. I do have the roster for Manchester Trinity, but not Dover. Ugh. Hopefully next game we'll get the Dover Green Wave roster. Into the ground for ball 1. And on first, nobody out. Dover's pitcher is checking the runner. The throw just a bit wide, and look out. And that one will be a stolen base on a funny bounce. And the pitcher's going to have a meeting with the manager and the team. Probably just to calm things down a little. Now, if I'm the pitcher, I basically would say, all right, let's see if I can get out of this inning, start moving it a little bit, on the painting the corners, get some top, get some bottom, figure out where my location is so that way I have control on these batters. So, and here we go. Swinging a high fly ball. That one's going out towards the lacrosse field, and that one will go foul. Three balls, one strike. He's battling back. Batter in a good position here. Runner in scoring position, low for ball 3. I apologize. It was 2-1. Now it's 3-1. Three balls, one strike. Pitcher checking the runner on second. And ball 4, and he'll walk the batter. Don't see any action inside the pin over in the corner. And here we go. For Manchester Trinity. 2 men on base. High and up for ball 1. Dover sitting with 2 men on, Trinity standing on 2 men on base. It's a bunt right to the pitcher. He throws to third, and does he have him? He is out of there. He'll just wipe himself off and go head back to the dugout after that one. What a play by the pitcher for the Dover Green Wave. He just was lined up with that bunt, was nice and square, just threw it over to third, and just like that, he gets him out. Runners do move up, second and first, so the sacrifice bunt didn't work out in the favor. Dover has been playing some smart baseball along with the Manchester Trinity. 1-1 your score. Taking a quick breath at the plate. Here we go. Runner is being checked by the pitcher. Here's the throw. Ooh! That's a little chin music right there for ball 1. Probably telling the batter, you're crowding my plate a little bit. How about giving me some room? Here we go. Pitcher checking his runner on second. The throw. Low, just a low one right there for ball 1 on the fastball. Or ball 2, correction. 2 balls, no strikes. Ball 3. And I wonder if time is ticking on this pitcher's arm right now. Top of the third. And first strike in. 3 balls, 1 strike. Pitcher checks on. Luckily, he had his foot on the line. And just like that, ball 4, as he will load the bases, and the bases are juiced right now. The pressure's on. Pitcher checking on all three runners, and here we go. Swing and a high fly ball up to the shortstop, and he'll get that one for an out. Left fielder tried to move in a little bit. And inside there for strike one. Oh, and 1 the count. Bases loaded. Swing and a foul. That one will go towards the something. I don't know. Maybe the track area. 0-2 pitch coming. And a little high for ball one. Bases loaded. Pitcher trying to battle back here. 1-1 your score. Low and away for ball. Umpire's got his broom out. He's cleaning it up. Beautiful job there. Comes the pitch, high and away. 3 balls, 2 strikes. He's at a full count. The 3-2. Low and away for ball 4. A runner walks in, and just like that, Trinity will have a runner in. It's 2-1 your score here at Dunaway Field. Bases are still loaded. Connor Hurley is up next for Manchester Trinity. And a little test of fate on the inside of the abdomen there, and just missed him. Zipping a whistle right by him. Just outside on that one. 2 balls, no strikes. Two on your score at Trinity. High and up for ball 3. And a funny bounce, and that's ball 4, and it's 3-1. And manager calls time. Pats his pitcher on the shoulder. We'll find out what his plan is. And that's going to do it. And they're going to be bringing in a new pitcher. They call the man from the bullpen. Bringing in a right-hander, number 9, for the Dover Green Wave. Change of pitchers here for the Dover Green Wave. Bases are loaded. We'll be back here in a moment here on the MC5 Sports as we let this pitcher warm up and get ready. Checking into the plate for Mason Duvall. Three to 1 your score. Bases are loaded. Dover sitting in a bad pinch right now. High and up for ball 1. And strike 1 there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dover trying to battle back with the new pitcher on the mound. Swing and a foul. That goes right up on the top of the fence there. Swing and a high pop-up out in center, right near the second base, and the second baseman will grab it, and just like that, out of the inning. And from out of the bullpen, out of the woods, Dover is down 3 to 1 after the top of the third. We reach the bottom of the third. We'll be back here in a moment here on the MC5 Sports Podcast and H. Hey, folks, welcome back to MC5 Sports Podcast and H as we start the bottom of the third. I've lost track of everything right now. 3-1 your score. At least I'm keeping an eye on the score here. Clouds have moved in a little bit here on Dunaway Field. It is starting to get a little chilly. Batting up now for the Dover Green Wave is number 13. Here's the first pitch, and inside for a ball. 1-0. Mason is pitching a pretty good game so far, up 3-1, trying to secure. Mason Duvall taking his time. Here's the pitch. High and up for ball two. Yes, ball two. And inside and ball four. Number one, Gunnar Fraseman, man on first, tying run at the plate. Checks the runner and keeps him close by. Doesn't want him to run away too far. And checks the runner one more time just to be on the safe measures here. Mason Duvall keeping an eye on that runner over there. Just outside, just inside for a ball. And a swing and a foul. Dover being patient at the plate. And strike one. Or correction, strike two. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Just almost got that one. Strike 3 called. Number 11. Is up next for Dover. And strike 1. Action in the Manchester Trinity pin. Number 18, Brady Sorois, is getting warmed up. Swing and a high fly ball. This one might go out in the street, and it does, and it's foul. Bottom of the third. Just outside for a ball. Tying run at the plate. Preseason was interesting for the Dover Green Wave. They played a team from Maine. Did pretty decent, but they got to get a few things, a little bit of kinks out. Pitcher checking the runner on first. Shakes off a sign. Agrees, and wait a minute, hold on. He was going to agree to throw it to first base. Hang on a second. Checking on that runner. Swing and a miss on the slow slider for strike three. 2 down. Low and away for a ball, or inside for a ball. Manchester Trinity. And the catcher decides to go out and talk with Mason as umpire calls time. 3-1 your score. Here on opening day here in the NHIAA Seacoast Baseball on MC5 Sports Podcast H. This is our first baseball game we're covering this week. Might cover some more games once we get used to it and get in the feel. Checking on the runner on first, and he is safe. And strike on that one. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Checking on the runner at first. Outside for a ball. Checking on the runner, and it's ball four. Number 10. Two men on base. Lead runner is up on home plate. 3-1 your score. Trinity ahead. And down the middle for strike one. Patient at the plate. Strike two. Bats have to respond for this Dover Greenway baseball team. They have not responded. Whoa, look out. A header coming towards him. Kind of looked like Pedro Martinez on that one. And that'll be a ball. Two men on base for Dover. And called strike three as he was caught looking. And just like that, it's out. And leaves a couple of runners on base. And after three, we go to the top of the fourth. 3-1 the score. We'll be back in a moment here on MC5 Sports. Welcome back to MC5 Sports Podcast and H. Like page on Facebook as we get ready for the top of the fourth inning. Game's been going a little slow. Trinity up 3-1. Here on opening day for the Dover Green Wave. Oh, fifth. I apologize. Whoa, I'm losing track of my numbers here. Wow. We're in the fifth inning. Jeez. Yeah, I'm a little rusty on this baseball thing. So, used to hockey, 3 periods and be all done with it. And now there's a swing and a miss there. Some nice Manchester Trinity fans helped me out with that. Shout out to them. Swing and a high fly ball. That one's a snowball going up in the air. And that will land foul. I wouldn't call Portland glass on that one. And another high fly ball. There's a lot of souvenirs going to be going out to a lot of lucky fans if they can catch them. If you're at Giants Stadium in San Francisco, get out your kayaks. You might be able to catch one. High and up, trying to catch him napping. Pitcher looking for the sign. It's going to agree to it. And whoa, ball 4. Looking for that one here in the top of the 5th. 3-1 your score. I've lost track of my pitch counts. I've lost track of pretty much everything. When a game goes slow, you know. And strike one. Three to one, Trinity ahead. Inside for a ball at the knees. And pitcher checks on the runner at first and licks his hand a little bit, tries to get that ball into. Whoa, and that ball goes a little bit wide. Might have had a little Crisco on that one. Swing and a drive right to the right field, and it is a base hit, maybe a double if he can hurry over, and sliding into third and second, and Trinity runs it on just like that. Men at second and third, just like that, Trinity hanging tight. Next up for Trinity. In the ground, and what a stop there by the catcher for ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one. One ball, one strike. Manager calls timeout here for Dover, trying to straighten things out. Umpire doing an amazing job cleaning that plate off. He's making it look very nice and shiny. Putting that broom to good use. Swing and a grounder. Oh, it just hops right over a skip and a chopper right over, and a run scores just like that. Trinity up 4-1. Is there a sign? Is there a comeback in Dover's head? We're in the fifth. Dover is jammed in a hole right now. Action in the Dover pin right now. They got a pitcher throwing off in the corner. Swing and a grounder just by the third baseman, and another run will score. It is now 5-1. Man slides to third. They throw it inside. And Trinity just comes out with bats booming away. Clang, 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 pow. And low and away for a ball. One ball, one strike. Runners edging out. Strike two. One ball, two strikes. Dover trying to battle back. Batter calls time. Looking at the pitcher, using his strategy here. Payoff pitch, and now it's Deuces Wild up at the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes. Pitcher set. The 2-2. He hit him off the elbow, and we got bases juiced again. Just like that. Five to 1 your score. Low and away for a ball. Got to wonder if the pitcher's getting a little nervous for the Dover Green Wave right now. He doesn't want to test his corners. And just like that, strike one. He's trying to battle back on the right-handed batter for the Manchester Trinity Pioneers. High and up. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bases loaded. Levang at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out to center. Whoa, almost got that one. And there might be 2 runners in. Bang, bang. It's now 6-7. We got just like that. And the Pioneers just come out with bats booming again. It's 7-1. Trinity is just making Dunaway Field look like a spanking. And the manager is calling out, and we're going to have a pitching change here as the Dover Green Wave bring out another good pitcher here, number 5. I have no name, so hopefully we'll get some names come down the line. I'll have to look at a roster. Pitching change for the Dover Green Wave. We'll be back in a moment here on the MC5. Pitching change for Dover here as Tyler Teague is going to be in for the Dover Green Wave. He's a left-handed pitcher. This ought to be interesting. Pulling out a Chris Sale here right now for the Dover Green Wave. Teague gets the first pitch, and it's a swing and a miss for strike one. 7. And hits the pitcher, and just like that, or correction, and we'll just walk up at the plate. And the shellacking continues. Hopefully we'll cover some more Dover Green Wave games. We might get an analyst alongside me. And swinging a foul, and look out as it might go at that Toyota Tundra off in the corner there. And Teague with the pitch, and it is strike one. Umpire calls an excellent call right there for strike one. Here comes the payoff pitch. High and away for a ball. 7-1 your score. Dover trying to battle back here on opening day. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Tyler Teague gets his first strikeout for the 2025 season. Pitch in there for strike one. This left-handed pitcher has got some gas under his arm. High and up for a ball. It's tough to see sometimes with a left-handed pitcher because they've got that awkward arm throw, the submarine-style pitch, and it goes for it and tags it. He is out of there. Umpire has got the eyeball on that one, and it is a tag out on that. And the umpire doing his duty, cleaning up that beautiful plate there, keeping his... Keeping these folks very happy over here at Dunaway Field. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here we go. Teague at the plate, looking for the signal. And he's got it. Here it is. Just a bit outside on the corner there on the box. Here we go. Tyler Teague has it. The throw. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 called. Well, the damage has already been done. It's 7-1. And the Dover Green Wave are going to try and battle it back. As the manager rallies his team up here, as we go to, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the bottom of the 5th. Yes, okay, good. It's hard. It would be easier if we had a scoreboard. But we have some wonderful fans helping us out here, trying to keep us up to speed here on MC5 Sports Podcast and H. This isn't like Fenway Park where you can like watch the guy pick something up and you're going like, oh, I know what inning it is now. Changing pitchers here for the Manchester Trinity Pioneers. Braden Soroyce is going to take the mound for the Pioneers here. So hopefully Dover might respond, but Soroyce might have a good record. I don't know much about him, so when I was watching him in the pen, he was working on his throwing. No action in both of the pins so far, except for there is one guy warming up inside the bullpen, doing a few stretch tosses with the pitching coach for the Pioneers. Nothing going on in the Dover Greenway pin. I'm looking behind. Correction, I take it back. There is a ball moving over there. I don't have a stilt or anything like that. Stretching out for the Dover Green Wave is number 2. Grant Davis. There's a familiar face we haven't heard in a long time. Hockey player out of the Dover Green Wave. Good old friend to the MC5 Sports Podcast at H. Grant Davis is looking for some magic under his sleeve here, so we'll find out. Away for a ball. He has got a good eye on that one. He actually also has a good eye in hockey, too. It's pitch to Grant, and a swing and a drive out to right. Does it have enough to go foul? Grant Davis here in the bottom of the 5th, trying to get these Dover Greenway bats rocking and rolling. Might have to play a little bit of MLB The Show 25. And a check swing, and look out. Oh, boy. If you've ever seen Fever pitch, that was the sign that Drew Barrymore used to say, oh, I didn't see that. We hope that everybody's okay on that one. Swing and a high fly ball out to right, and just like that, it is an out as the right fielder caught that one. And the Dover Green Wave are going to try and battle back. Grounder right to the second baseman. He's going to throw it to first, and that's 2 down. A defensive battle going on here for the Manchester Trinity Pioneers. McGregor's up next for the Dover Green Wave, number 4. High and away for a ball. The catcher is trying to give his team some magic. The captain, the catcher. Just away for a ball, too. And just like that, he walks him for ball through 4. I thought it was ball 2, but it's ball 4. Man on first. 2 outs. Pitcher checking the runner. Swing and a high fly ball out to center. And that's going to do it as it's being caught by the right-hander. After that, we go to the 6th. 7-1 your score. Dover down big time. Needs to figure some things out. Back in a moment here on the MC5 Sports. All right, welcome back to the MC5 Sports Podcast in H as we are in the top of the 6th inning. As Tyler Teague battling at it. He just got a speedy arm. Swinging a grounder, tries to get it up the middle, and a funny bounce off the hands, and it will be an error on Dover's second baseman. High and up for a ball. And, Teague almost lost that one. Teague checks the runner. Might have to check the replay booth on that one. Eyeing up for a ball. Teague checking on the runner. No dice. Action in the Pioneers pen as one of the pitchers is stretching out. 3 balls, 2 strikes, man on first. Here it is. Teague throws ball 4. And a meeting is going on right now at the Pitcher's mound. And we'll take a quick little break. We'll be back here in a moment. Welcome back to MC5 Sports Podcast. And H. Proud sponsor is Durham House of Pizza, Bob's Automotive Towing and Wrecking, Sweet Meadows Flower Shop, Hayden Sports, RJ Excavations, and a swing and a miss there for strike one. Toys from the Attic. Swing and a high pop-up. Don't know where that one was going. Tej checking on the runner behind. Throws it and high and up for another ball. Tej is checking the runner. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Tej has got some speed under that arm. Fastball right in. Here on the sixth. Tej on the throw. High and up for a ball. Tej has got a good arm. It's just got to find its location. Here's the pitch. Swing and a grounder right to the second baseman. Looking for a quick throw and sliding in. Does he have it? And he does. Just like that. "4-3" right there. 7-1 your score. Dover seems a little rusty opening day. Down 7-1. Pioneers battling with intent. And umpire calls strike. One ball, one strike. And check swing for strike two. High and up and for a ball. Two balls, two strikes. Here comes the 2-2. High and up for 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here in the 6th. And just like that, caught looking for strike 3. Tyler Tej is putting the gas underneath that arm. He's got some whistling Dixie speed on that one. Might have to check that arm every so often. He's got the Chris Sale style pitch. Back in a moment here at Dover as we head to the bottom of the sixth. Back here at Dunaway Field. Welcome back to the MC5 Sports as we are at the bottom of the sixth, 7-1 Trinity ahead. Dover's trying to bounce this game back. Dover fans are still sticking around with some pride, giving some hope for these Dover Greenway players. Swing and a high fly ball out to center. Tried to give it a ride, and he has got it for one down. And here we go. The pitch. Far and away on that one. Just a bit outside on that for ball one. Here's the pitch, and a nice little sinker in for strike one. Swing and a foul. That will go into the track, and hopefully a runner is not going to go running into that one. Inside for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a foul tip for strike 3. And there was a lot of air under that one as it is 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Good eye for a ball for ball one. Inside on the painting the corner there for strike 1. Not the best angle I can give you if I'm telling you if it's painting the corners left or right. And just outside on that one for ball 2. Low and away for a ball. Three balls, 1 strike. And just watches it sail in for ball 4. and they will just bring that runner in. Swing and a high fly ball out to left, and the left fielder has it. He's underneath it, and we'll grab that one and end the sixth. 7-1 your score here at Dunaway Field as we go to the top of the seventh as we reach the endings of the innings. We got a change in pitcher here as number 17 will be taking the mound. I don't have his name, but we will find it. Change of pitchers for Dover. Number 17, James Malone will be on the mound. Up and high for a ball. James Malone, I recently talked with him, but I didn't know his name. He was talking with me recently. And inside for a strike. Right-handed pitcher out of Dover. And here comes the payoff pitch by Malone, and it is low and down for a ball. Malone. Pitch is going to go right to him. Takes a funny little bounce. On to first for one down. James Malone gets his first out of the 2025 season. Dover down 7-1. Trying to battle back. High and up for a ball. And in the middle for strike one. Little fastball on that one. Malone set. Here's the pitch. He's got some gas underneath that arm. He's got a Pedro Martinez throw. Sideways on a right-handed pitcher. Here it is, the pitch. And in the dirt for ball four. Don't forget, folks, there is a mercy rule in play in baseball, if I'm not mistaken. Dover down 7-1. Pitch by the Green Wave. Goes inside for a ball. Or outside for a ball. Here's the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball. This one will go foul, and it will be behind us. James Malone. Malone set. Pitch in for a strike. Two balls, two strikes. Malone at it. Swing and a foul. Look out as that one goes right into the Dover Green Wave dugout. No catch fence on that one. Dunaway Field is an old field, so I don't know if it stands tall with Wrigley. Or Fenway Park, but it has its pride. Swing and a high pop-up, and the center fielder's under it. He's got it, and that is now another one down. Strike one on that one. James Malone checks the runner on first. High and up for a ball. There's been a lot of talks about Dover getting their brand new fields. Don't know what the city's call is on the Dover Green Wave. Grounder to second baseman, and he'll throw it to first, and that'll do it. As we go to the bottom of the seventh, it's winning time for the Dover Green Wave if they can come back down 7-1. Back here in a moment here on the MC5. Welcome back to MC5 Sports Podcast and H. It's to the bottom of the seventh, and it's winning time. So, here we go. A lot of great baseball players come out of New Hampshire, as you know. Taylor Cole out of Portsmouth. So a lot of them go off to become Major League stars, including Chris Carpenter, who went to Raymond High School, played for the Raymond Rams. So Dover is one of... Huh? Oh, I apologize. Yes, you're right. And we shall see. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 down. Grant Davis is up next. Can there be some magic up the sleeve? But also, we also had Mike Francoso, who went to Portsmouth High School, went and got played for the Pittsburgh Pirates, and a swing and a drive. This one will be caught. What a play by the left fielder! And we also had Mike Montville, part of that Little League World Series team, and also is now coaching for the Boston Red Sox organization, the Lowell Spinners. Haven't heard much more, but there is a lot of baseball pride here in New Hampshire. And a lot of these good kids go off and perform really well from both sides of the teams. From Trinity to Dover to Portsmouth, there is a lot of pride. And a grounder coming towards us. Look out. Good thing we got that catch fence there. And a nice Dover Greenway player comes over and grabs that baseball. Swing and a foul. Look out. And that one will go right into the track and field area. Bottom of the 7th. Grounder right to the second baseman. And that is there. That is that. And that'll do it, folks, as the Dover Green Wave lose by a final score of 7-1. The shake hands will commence. We hopefully will see you guys for the next baseball games that we will try and cover for you. But as we always say here on the MC5 Sports, have a good night, everybody. We will see you again soon.